Stoicism is gaining popularity in the modern world, yet it can be a complex philosophy to explain in simple terms. In this video, my goal is to simplify Stoicism by identifying and explaining the three key principles of Stoic philosophy using the concept of the Stoic Triangle of Happiness, a simple yet visual concept created and popularized by Jonas Salzeger in his excellent new book, The Little Book of Stoicism. Link in description. So let's get right into it. Now, the first corner of the Stoic happiness triangle is to live with arete. So what does it mean to live with arete? Now, the classic translation for arete is virtue or excellence. In modern translations, we can think of it as to express the best version of yourself, moment to moment. According to the Stoics, expressing our best self is the ultimate purpose of life. So how do we express our best selves? The Stoics advises that the path to our best self goes through the four cardinal virtues that lie at the core of Stoicism. If we practice these four virtues, we can live with arete. Now, the four Stoic virtues are as follows. 1. Wisdom is about knowing how to live well and acting appropriately. 2. Courage is about having the ability to do what needs to be done and to face our fears. 3. Justice is about acting with fairness and kindness towards other people. It's how we connect with our community. And 4. Temperance. Temperance can also be called moderation or self-mastery, and it's about mastering our desires and living with self-discipline. So, by embodying these four cardinal virtues, we can live with arete and expressing our highest selves. Now, the second corner of the Stoic happiness triangle is to focus on what you control. Some things are in our control while some are not. The whole practice of Stoicism is to identify what is within our control versus what is not, and to focus exclusively on what is. According to the Stoics, the only thing you completely control are your actions, beliefs, or virtues. Everything else is out of our control and is inconsequential. Unfortunately, though, we often try and control the things in life that we have no control over, such as people's opinions, the weather, traffic, and politics. By focusing on what you don't control, you get frustrated, angry, or anxious very quickly. This is not just an unhealthy mindset, it is also a major waste of time. Now, conversely, by focusing on what you completely control, your actions, beliefs, or values, you can reclaim your time, preserve your tranquility, and be happy no matter the outcome. So that's the second corner of the Stoic happiness triangle, to focus on what we completely control. The last corner of the Stoic happiness triangle is to take responsibility. As we just learned, we can't control what happens in the world around us. However, we have the power to control our opinion or judgment about what happens. By controlling our opinion about any external event, we are taking responsibility for how we choose to respond. We are consciously choosing to not be victims of our circumstances, and in doing so, taking responsibility to make the best of any given circumstance. For most people, though, the default response to a given stimulus is unconscious and automatic. This in turn results in rash or impulsive behavior. Now, this idea was further popularized by Viktor Frankl, a 20th century psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, who wrote in his book, A Man's Search for Meaning, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. The lesson here is simple. Resistance is futile. Accept the things as they are, never blame people, and take responsibility to make the best in any given circumstance." So there you have it then. That's Stoicism in a nutshell. By practicing these key three principles, we will inherently be living with eudaimonia, which is a Greek translation for living with our highest self, which according to the Stoics is the ultimate purpose of life. So that being said, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like and share the video. Oh, and if you're feeling extra stoic, consider subscribing. Thank you and see you in the next video.